Can you imagine being so toxic to your own child that he has to sue you for defamation just to get you to stop trashing him in public? Nicolas Charrier had to take his mother, the legendary French bombshell Brigitte Bardot, to court after she published a book calling him a nightmare and a parasite for the crime of being born. The irony here is, Brigitte is better known as the world's most militant animal activist than an actress. She even sold off her jewelry and her famous Saint-Tropez home to establish the Brigitte Bardot Foundation, a global powerhouse for animal welfare. In fact, she loved animals so much she even stated that she would have preferred to give birth to a little dog than her own son. In the late 1950s, Brigitte was at the height of her fame when she became pregnant by actor Jacques Charrier. At the time, termination was illegal in France, and she was essentially forced into a marriage she didn't want just to legitimize the baby. She spent the entire 9 months in a state of pure resentment. She even admitted to begging doctors to end the pregnancy. When Nicolas was finally born in 1960, Brigitte reportedly screamed for the doctors to take him away. She simply didn't like how men would see her as a mom and not an object of desire. As soon as the divorce from Jacques was finalized 2 years later, she surrendered custody of Nicolas. When he tried to visit her as a child, she would shoo him away so she could get back to her animal activism. You'd think she would let the poor kid live his life in peace, but in her 1996 memoir, she wrote that she looked at her son and saw a cancerous tumor that had been feeding off her slender frame for 9 months. She called Nicolas the object of her misfortune and a parasite. Nicolas finally had enough. He and his father sued Brigitte for invasion of privacy and defamation. The court actually ruled in their favor, ordering her to pay roughly $40,000 in fines. When Brigitte Bardot passed away recently, she legally funneled the vast majority of her $100 million fortune into her animal foundation.